Hello, welcome. The Crockett is behind of me, so that she may be interrupting the stream by coming up on the table. Where did she go? Oh, here she is, next to me here. So anyhow, today's reading is going to be on Justin Bieber. With all of that's coming out with the takedown of Hollywood, I just thought maybe I would throw some cards. Remember, everything that's said here is just alleged, and it's really just speculation with whatever comes out with the cards, and I'm just telling a story. So, allegedly, okay? It's my opinion, and cards are just baloney anyway, folks, so don't live your life over a picture card. So let's get on with today's reading. I'm probably going to plop some Justin Bieber pictures up. I've read a few articles, and some dated back to 2016. Whether or not they were real, the original source has been scrubbed, which was TMZ. And I had posted a video on Rumble earlier this morning with a couple of articles. Anyhow, I thought I would throw some things down since the great takedown of the entertainment industry is undergo. Vince McMahon, the co-owner or co-founder of the WWE. Now, I'm an old cookie, so I remember things from back in the day with Vince, and I think there were some allegations back, I'm talking 25 years ago at least, maybe even before that. I'm not certain, but I'm going to do my homework and figure it out, so I'm probably going to do a reading on that as well. And like I said, I'll probably just drop some Justin Bieber images up top. I'm going to shuffle and everything. It'll be on the screen, but I will fast forward over that and show you some pictures in the view at the same time, just so you know that everything is like, I'm not over here fixing cards. It's ridiculous. I have a time oracle. I'm using the Earth Bone Oracle by Syrian Shadow. That is to honor the concepts of rebirth and transformation. Dream Ritual Oracle cards. And the Citadel for further. This is a time, I believe. Time. Is it? Yes, time. So any significant times of the year coming up for Justin Bieber, and just see what happens. I had done a reading on Justin Bieber. I believe it was December, or it could have been January, but I believe it was December, end of the year for his year ahead, or at least over, I think it was the next few months. And now that it is almost April, I'm going to peep his energy again. I do apologize for the sound of my furnace. I will turn it off so that you don't have to hear that annoying sound. All right, folks. All right, so I'm back, and I haven't laid out all the cards yet. I haven't even gotten into the tarot yet. However, I have a very good base here, so I thought, let's just start the reading. It's amazing at what does come out just off the bat. I'm going to start with these overall oracles. Before I get into this 12-card astrological spread, we're going to touch on every facet of his life, friends, enemies, current work and finances, future work and finances, his home life, is luck, lust, and relationships, as well as the subconscious mind and the way that what he manifests, what he speaks, the community, what he's talking about, what he speaks into existence, how he's viewed by the outside world, by others, how he's, the friends in his life, like the real friends, and the outsiders are like the yous and me's, the social standing, and then we have the enemies. Okay, so overall, he received the Sailor in reverse. I'm very focused on these fish because another card up here has these fish for him to receive. Feels like he's been receiving dreams about prosperity and money and how to continue the flow of prosperity in his life. And what we have with the Sailor is new influences, but in the and wanderlust, and that's what this card represents sailing on, right? However, it came up in the reverse, and I just thought I would read what the meaning is in the reverse. And it says, a storm has grounded your ship, leaving you feeling trapped and restless. A difficult time may lie ahead, so even though you're eager for a change of scenery or a new venture, now might not be the best time to pursue it. Don't make a break for freedom at the first opportunity. Acting made impulsively now won't work out in your favor. Get, go, Crockett, go! Oh! See, cat mom. And I haven't looked at these cards. I looked at them briefly, but I haven't read them. I don't even know where I'm going with this reading yet. So it says, don't make a break for freedom at the first opportunity. Acting made impulsively now won't work out in your favor. So no doing nothing. When in doubt, do nothing at all. So hopefully he's doing nothing, and whatever the storm that's a brewing, who knows, because the entire entertainment industry is kind of like, it started a while ago. But who didn't protect, the Harvey, the one that's in jail and all hobbling around. I don't want to say his last name. I'm not sure about Rumble and if they are auditing certain keywords like YouTube. Last year, I believe it was a little bit different, and this platform was not, but I don't know. The censorship of mouth and not being able to say certain words. So I'm going to see how it fares over here. Now, for Justin, so there's a lot of speculation about him and Diddy at this time, and what may have or may not have transpired, right? Now, the article that I posted earlier this morning was in reference to back in 2017. Justin had interviewed and said that some allegations against the industry. You can check out that video. I don't know if there's a card section or how to link another video, but if you check it out, it's the one before this one, and it's titled something along the lines of Justin Bieber old articles, just old articles. And it all is at the time that he came into union with his wife and separation from Selena. And that was like a bad breakup for both of them. They both suffered mental health issues, emotional breakups, hard, tough, where she sought help and he got married. So, let's just get into Justin's reading. All right. So, we have the sailor. And I'm going to keep this out because is it because he wants to move on, or what? Fish, to me, are prosperity, but we have love, reciprocity, and intermittent. Is there a storm within his beloved relationship, with him and his beloved, within the gossip? Everybody's saying yes, 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 but as far as a reading I did, yes, they were headed in that direction a few months ago. Temporary break, not a break up though. Although, it's 3 months down the line, it's energy and it's a card reading. So, could be trouble in paradise. So just go along with the alleged, and this is all speculation on rumor and what's out there in the gossip vlogs. I also received the blood moon, uncertainty, narcissism, and illusion. Somebody could be keeping secrets, more may be revealed. There could be uncertainty within the relationship with this beloved blood moon. Something could be transpiring during a blood moon. We'll get into timelines later. Not very good with like the moon phases and so forth. All right, we have the power of A1, and he's seeking shelter. Okay, this could be a move where there's uncertainty within here, spiritual growth, accountability, and healing. Really needing to shelter himself and find some. It's kind of like an ace card, right? Pour into self. But it could mean that he needs to separate in order to do that for a brief period of time, just because there is uncertainty, and maybe somebody needs to be accountable, and somebody's going to withdraw, pull away. But there's more will be revealed between these two. There's something hidden between these two. And it's information, inner calling, clarity, and intention. It's the owl of wisdom. So something is becoming very clear, and somebody could actually be doing some form of moon ritual, moon magic with the key and the blood moon, as we have the intention along with the moon. So there could be some kind of ritual moon thing going on, and it could involve self-healing, right? To heal the self. Maybe they're trying to heal the relationship through a ritual. It could be a ritual at night. It could be a moon ritual. It could be something to heal their relationship. They're just not certain, or he's not certain, if the relationship will be able to, if he will be sheltered from the storm, right? But it's being advised that he do nothing in haste. So he will fare better to stick it out and not do anything, just because, I'm having a feeling, I want to run away. Don't do that. It's not advised at this time. So I'm going to grab the tarot, and I'm going to bind them to these other cards. Now, in his first house, for his ego, which is his self-image, this is how he views himself, and he got nourished. So he knows that he needs healing, and that he needs to be really love on himself and ingest, and that's information, that's music, that's everything in his surroundings. Whatever he is absorbing needs to be of nourishment, that he's working on nourishing self this season, since this is how he views himself. He views himself as one person that can have a candlelit dinner, that can sit down and be at home, and he's more tempted by a union than he is by being anything less than a stand-up guy at this point in his life. Like, there's two chairs there's not a setting or a bedroom setting or three people in this card. It's a candlelit dinner for two, very comfortable, romantical, and that's where he finds nourishment, is in interpersonal connections, one-on-one conversations. That's what fills him. So that's what he's probably going to be doing, more intimate conversations with people, more intimate relations, period, than others, because that's how he fills his cup. All right, in the second house, we're talking about his current economic affairs, which is his work, his house of monies, and what we have is a purpose. So he knows that his career, he's looking for his purpose, that he's fulfilling his purpose. He's either looking and searching and seeking, but let's just face it, the young man has been talented all of his life. He's a skilled songwriter, and his vocals are incredible as well, but he's a true musician. He's not just a pop artist that sings other people's songs. He's a skilled musician. And there's something here with time, like the time for him to fulfill his purpose is either now, or this is the time's up. We'll see. What does tarot have to add? So this second house, this is, what grounds him. This house is ruled by Venus, and it's associated with the astrological sign of Taurus. So Taurus being one of family and being grounded, it's a Pentacles. Pentacles speak of, earth energy speaks about grounding and security and finances. So his purpose falls within his finances. Aesthetically, he looks beautiful, right? But the time is as do his, I'm not talking about him aesthetically, I'm talking about his bank account, his finances, and his prosperity. But the time is now for him to fulfill his purpose. Something's creeping up, so there is time may be a factor in this, but let me just throw a tarot card on there to clarify. Two of Swords, there's the uncertainty of the moon in the oracle. He's at a crossroads. He needs to make a decision on whether or not he wants to fulfill his purpose, and the time is now to make this decision regarding his career. It's been very challenging as the clock is on a mountain to climb. So he's waiting on some form of phone call or the right time to give his message. He knows he has to make the decision now. All right. Moving into his third house, this is the house of communication, right? And this is what he's talking about: an adventure, taking a trip, getting out of town, having a little bit of fun. Who knows what other kind of adventure he's on, but this looks very much, I know this is a seashell, but the way that I'm viewing it is like that, a tornado, right? So I feel that he's going to start communicating about his emotions and the whirlwind of them through communication, and you'll be hearing him talk about this. The third house represents the sign of Gemini, and the ruling planet is Mercury. Okay, so he's going to be communicating and talking a lot, and I'm going to say he's going to be talking about his emotions and how things made him feel, and this new trip that he's on. He could literally be talking while he's tripping. I'm just saying. Who knows? Can I throw a card on there, get more clarification about this adventure that Justin Bieber is on? What will he be communicating over the next couple of months? How something ended, the final decision, right? This is the Death card. So putting something to rest and leaving something behind. He's talking about the changes that he's made, but the changes that he made was ending something, literally burying it. Okay, moving into his fourth house. This house speaks about his home. This is his house, and it's represented by the astrological sign of Cancer, and Cancer is ruled by the moon, and this is a card of patience, right? So he's taken his time within his home, maybe trying to rectify any issues within the household, and this could be the physical house. This could also be the relationships within the home itself, right? So it could be taking some time to find a home, build a home, purchase, or he's just spending a lot of time at home and needing to he's needing to practice a lot of patience with himself and others, right? Let's see. Can we clarify this? It's dumping a lot of time and emotion into the household. Let's see. There could have been like a flood or some form of water damage. And it's being in the home ruled by Cancer and a big dumping of water. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a leaky roof or they had some water damage somewhere at some point over the next couple of months in the household. Yeah, because they're out some money, Five of Pentacles, right? So there is a loss and there's damages. So I'm going to say that there's water damages. I don't know where they live or whatever, but there's some damages there. And it could, they may take a loss as far as maybe they don't have flood insurance or whatever kind of coverage there is where there is damages. All right, so moving into the 5th house, this is the house of sex life and entertainment and luck. So what he has here is empathy. This is represents the sign of Leo, and Leo is ruled by the sun. So where things are getting heated up and passion, but he needs a genuine connection. He needs to have empathy for the person. It's almost like he needs to, so empathy is a feeling. So in the love making department, he too is a very feeling and nurturing type of energy there. So he's more romantical and coming from the heart space in the love making department. There's also luck and entertainment. I would say not really a time for that, right? And if there is any entertainment, it would be he may be coming out with some form of like love video, song, anything. I don't know if he acts, how everybody jumps around in the entertainment, they're entertainers, so there's a possibility for that, but I'm just going to leave it with the SX and see if tarot can clarify that for me. He's a very intuitive person. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, see, there has to be reciprocity. It's a give and take for him. Give a little, get a little, and it's like, I feel you, you feel me. It can't just be one-sided. It needs to go both ways. So there's a lot of balance, and the sex balances his emotions as well. All right. Now moving into his 6th house. 6th house talks about his future finances. So let's see. And what's lying on there is transition. So he's transitioning his career or his finances. Overseas bank accounts or something, Justin? No, I'm just teasing. I believe he's transitioning out of the industry. I know he sold a portion of his catalog for a ridiculously small amount of money. What was it, $200,000? But I don't know how much of the catalog someone received for $200,000. It just doesn't seem, I'm hoping it's not his full catalog because, wow, somebody got a bargain. Anyhow, he's transitioning his career, and this represents the sign of Virgo, and Virgo is ruled by Mercury. Okay, so this is his future. There will be a transition. What is Justin going to transition to? And it's probably because he has a baby. You see this egg, and he's hatching something new here. And the tree talks about good health and prosperity, as well as family, legacy. He's birthing his legacy. I think he would like to have a baby and maybe transition out and have a child or be more focused on family, transitioning maybe into a family business. I'm saying babies. Let's see, King of Pentacles. He wants to own his own. King of Pentacles is a very solid, grounded father figure and businessman. So he's transitioning. Maybe he's going to, maybe he's just going to become an independent artist or a father. Business though. Transitioning business ventures. All right. As far as his relationship, this is the 7th house, dealing with relationships and marriage. This isn't platonic or anything. This is relationship, romantical, interpersonal relationships, and marriage house. Astrological represents the sign of Libra, and Libra is ruled by Venus. We have closure. So it looks like there's going to be a new chapter in the Bieber household. All right, and now I'm not sure if he is putting this to rest, if this is the storm that is brewing within his beloved, if there's just this uncertainty of like if he leaves the industry, he wants to transition out and either go into business for himself or transition out of the industry and into a new line of work, or a father. Now, let's see what the tarot has to add to closure. It could just be closure of, if they take a break, or something, maybe they get back together in the next few months. They could take a break and get back together all at the same time within this reading. So let's see. What is the closure within the marriage? Sometimes we just put our disagreements to rest. It doesn't have to be, break up. Oh, 5 of Cups. Crying over spilled milk, disappointments. 5 of Cups speaks about disappointments and hurt feelings. So are they putting the hurt feelings to rest, or are they feeling hurt because of the closure? Disappointed that they had to close the door. And well, we have a revisit, and this is the subconscious mind. So what he doesn't see coming is that someone from his past is coming to revisit him. This is the astrological sign, represents the astrological sign of Scorpio, and Scorpio is ruled by Mars and Pluto. So what he doesn't see coming is somebody is revisiting him. He may have visited this person in his dreams or during meditation, but honestly, I'd say it's somebody that he was very comfortable with. A revisit, it's somebody from his past is coming back around to him, or he is getting a visit from someone from his past. He also could be visited within his dream state if he pays attention to his dreams, something along those lines. Let's move along. What he speaks into reality after he puts something to rest, right? And he takes a trip, talks about his adventure and the new venture that he's on after he has put something to rest and going through these changes and transformation. And what he talks about is the inspiration, right? But we have the musical notes within this. This is what he speaks into reality. He can really inspire others through his music now, right? He can inspire people. There's something here, or play the piano. I know he plays instruments and he was a guitarist and everything, but the frequency here is for him to inspire through his music. All right. So I'm going to pull on the revisit, and then we'll get into the inspire. Can I get clarification on who may be revisiting, clarification on the revisit card, what Justin doesn't see coming? A card on that. After this disappointment within his whatever closure is within his relationship, there's sadness, hurt feelings, disappointed, regrets even. It's a relationship. 4 of Wands energy. This is building a foundation. This is a relationship card. And he could have dreamt about this person. He may feel that this person is a twin flame. I don't like that. But people, this could be someone from his past. It could be a past life connection. It could just be a past connection that was very chemically driven. And somebody who he dreamt of having a relationship with, they are revisiting him. So, or revisiting the idea of being with this person. This person may have a tattoo that represents Justin, or vice versa. Justin may have a tattoo that represents this person. Some form of momentum on the body. I don't know if anybody would know, but it could. I don't follow the Bieber or the past or the Mrs., the current. So I don't really know, but I know that he was with Selena in his past, but I'm pretty sure he was with a whole lot of people in his past. But this person may have a memento, a tattoo that of him or he of them. Okay, so moving into the inspire, and this is what he's speaking into his reality after he's speaking about, what a trip it's been, and, the adventure after ending something, and, the finalization of something being over, and the new venture that he's on, and how now he can inspire people through his music, and the frequency of his music is in that direction of inspiration to inspire others. 7 of Pentacles, he's waiting. Okay, so talking about he had to wait in order for his music to carry the frequency of inspiration, right? So where he feels that his sound, his voice is being heard, like his authentic, true voice to inspire. I feel like this is him being able to really become quite vulnerable within his lyrics and his voice. And it took him some time. He had to make a decision. The choice was his, and he's been investing some time into this. It just took him a moment to get here, and that's what he's communicating. So you're going to hear him start talking about this. It's very sweet to him. Very sweet. All right. In the 10th house, his social standing, this is the astrological sign of Capricorn, and the ruling planet is Saturn. So this, Saturn karma. But this is how the others, his social standing. And his social standing is to receive. And maybe that he needs some rest with this bed, or it could mean that he's quite comfortable. But I feel like it's time for him to receive, like his flowers, even though they're fish. I'm meaning like the prosperity. It's time for him to come out of the dark and become like comfortable. So receive. People see him as a person who gets it. They see him as one who can prosper. They see that his finances are comfortable, but also that he's been kind of underground and in the dark for a while. Let's see. It's almost like he's been hibernating in his bed, if you see, like, because this is like underground cave or something here, and then we have the comfortable bed. It's the night is beneath him, so like he's trying to drown out the darkness, if you can see that. Okay, and what did I pull? The Page of Wands. Yeah, new beginning. It's time for him to receive a new beginning, but inspiration is the Page of Wands. That's what this card indicates, is inspiration, fire energy, desire energy, work mode, like fast, geared up, ready to go. And all of the pages represent the Fool. So there's this wanting to move, but this is like really fast energy. So he's on it. It's time for him to receive, and it's like now, and to get moving. People want to see him and view him as it's time for him to get moving and start something new, and basically just it's time for you to receive, right, what it is that you desire, and to start moving in that direction and start something new, get something new off the ground. That's how people view him. They also could view him as very attractive, fiery, desiry, sexual, and extremely attractive, youthful, and a bit immature. They may view him as a little foolish by nature. Now, as I move into his 11th house, this house represents his friendships. And what we have in his friendship house is heal. So this is the sign of Aquarius, and the ruling planet for Aquarius is Uranus. And this is a healing card. So his friends are helping him to heal. they know that he needs to heal? Do you see that they like kind of like have him bubbled and are surrounding him with healing energy and just allowing him to stay in a bubble, right? To stay in a bubble, to stay in the bed, right? Like get the rest that you need to heal your heart, because there is a storm brewing. There are some hurt feelings, disappointments, and closure within his relationship. And it doesn't have to be, we have loss within relationships and have to put closure upon things. It doesn't have to be the end, but I am predicting that they may end their relationship, at least briefly. It may go on hold. But I felt the hold before, so I feel that they may close the door and come to terms that they have to close the door on their marriage, and it leaves them both sad and disappointed. All right, clarify, heal with the friends. A friend is helping them heal. Can I get some more? And his cup is half full already. It's more than half full. As far as like healing, the healing process. Look, Wheel of Fortune, they're there. He's very fortunate to have the friends that he has. They may come in and take him somewhere, like, hey, let's take a trip, let's travel, let's go somewhere. And he's very fortunate. They help him out of bad situations. They give him a lot of direction, and to help him through difficult times. Now, in the 12th house, this is the 12th and final house here for Justin Bieber, is we have the enemies, right? And this is the sign of Pisces. This is his sign, ruled by Neptune. And what we have is commit. Now, someone that he's committed to, and it doesn't have to be romantical, could be an enemy. He could also be his own worst enemy within this commitment. However, this also indicates that he has a trove of enemies that are committed to his downfall. Let me just see. And it's surrounding money. Look, see the fish surrounding the money? All right, this one fell. It is the Knight of Wands in the reverse, which is player energy. This could be someone that wanted a commitment from him, but he only knocked boots with them. They're an enemy. It could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but this is just the energy of, and look, Leo with this sunflower here could be more prevalent. If anybody knows a Leo in his life, they could have effed him and wanted a commitment, and then now they are, an enemy. So, somebody they were rejected by him. All right, so that's what I have for Justin's, as far as this portion. Let me just pull from this deck and see if there's anything else as far as timing for Justin, any significant times for Justin Bieber over the next few months. Let's see. We have that Sailor. We have this where the accountability and healing. Healing is twice upon the board. We have the ritual of the blood moon. We have uncertainty, narcissism, and the beloved, the love card. So let's see. And a storm upon those energies. So St. Patrick's Day, which just passed, however, so it's still March. Something may have transpired around the 18th, the 17th of March. If not, let's just see. I'm just going to call it like that. Let's see. Justin's birthday was what? The 1st of March. All right. Springtime. Well, it is springtime now. What's going to pop off? Let's see. Messages for Justin Bieber. Will never happen. Oh, in August. I'm going to predict that they will split by August. Or quit trying to maybe have a baby or something. Quit trying to work the relationship out. And I say that because something has sparked off around, a couple of weeks ago, and something is happening here in the spring. So there, and then after the spring, it's like it will never happen. What will never happen? The relationship won't be good. Is that why we have the closure and disappointments and moving on and finalizing something in life, something that time was invested and a decision was made, and then I've been waiting to inspire people through my music. I go back to working or producing music or whatever the case may be. So my prediction would be August, that they will separate, like it will be known to the people in August, but it could have been started around now, in March, and like maybe trying to find resolve or something come spring, and then throughout the summer we give it a try and it doesn't work out. It's just never going to happen. But springtime is like, it's birth, right? The renewal, a fresh start, and it could be baby, right? Things are very fertile in the springtime. And so they may be trying for a baby and decide that they need to close that door or shut the door on the marriage all the way around, because it will never happen. Or it could just be that they'll just never find resolve within the marriage. All right, so that's what I have for Justin Bieber. Please, again, follow, hit the like button, and let me know that you were here. Bye.